Hey Poke fans, Alex here. In the last episode, we did a lot of backtracking using the HM field move cut, and we are at the basis of Mount Coronet, where coronet comes from the Latin word meaning crown. We will be exploring this mountain several times in the next, rest of this playthrough, but this is time number 1. Let's get started. I love the music, it's so ominous, and being on a bike just kind of makes that seem childish, so I'm going to get off my bike. Now, as far as wild encounters, I'll just kind of tell you the Pokemon you can encounter. There are actually some unique types. Other than the Machop and Metatite, there's a Nosepass that I think we were encountered to in the last episode. According to one theory, Mount Coronet is where the Sinnoh region began. In a newly created world, a world where only time flowed and space expanded, there should have been no strife. But what became of that world? Because the human spirit is weak and incomplete, strife has spread. This world is being ruined by it. I find this state of affairs to be deplorable. I love how we just moved aside because we knew he was going to say that eventually. So that was Cyrus, the big baddie. He's bad just because he's weird, right? I mean, talking about strife and suffering and being deplorable. I don't like being called deplorable. Okay, anyway, so Metatite, Nosepass, Zubat, Machop, Geodude. There are a couple of other encounters as well. So there's Clefairy, an Ode to Fire Red and Leaf Green. There's a new Pokemon called Chingling. It's just a psychic type. It's not that strong. And then Bronzor, which is the tank. It's Steel Psychic. The only weakness is fire. So if you wanted a Pokemon that was able to withstand a lot and get off a lot of status effects, Bronzor would be your man. Okay. So this is Route 208. We're going to have a couple of battles, so let's just dive right in. If I beat you, will you share some food with me? Alright, so we just had an Onix. I had to swap out because I have no more Brick Break, so I might as well just introduce that swap before the battle. Hey, Karate Dude. What are you going to have? I should have brought my Golbat. And he just had a Machop. Can we get a Great Ball? Now, these rocky areas, these cliffs, you can only scale it with, I think, the last H move of the game. At least second to last. Alright, what do you have, Hiker Man? Alright, so that was a Nosepass. And since we have Rock Smash handy, why not use it? Thanks, HM Slave. I mean Bidoof. I mean Pipsqueak. Alright. I think our Repel is still active. Alright, now I will show this, because Roselia, when it came out of its Pokeball, it had a bunch of, Flourish. Okay, those Flourishes we can get later on in the game with, Seal Capsules or something like that. So I just thought that was pretty neat. This other Pokemon should have it as well, so might as well just take a look. No? Just the Roselia, huh? I don't think the Seal Capsules, I don't think that has any indication on whether you're going to win contests or not. I think it's more or less for you. But in the anime, it increases the judge's appeal of you. So this is a male Combi, which means it's never going to evolve. Bye, Felicia. We're really growing a couple of levels here. Alright, I think you're going to want to battle us as well. You know what? I'm going to use my Ether. Even though we're so close to a Poke Center, I just want to show you how it works. So if I click on Brick Break, then all the PP is restored and I can use it again. Let's see if we can use it in this battle. Let us recreate the tableau of battle. Alright, Mime Jr. we haven't seen before. It is Psychic. It is the pre-evolved form of Mr. Mime. and we can't use fighting against it, so we have to use flying. Fighting doesn't do anything, or doesn't do much against a psychic type, but psychic is very super effective against fighting and bug, so this is not a good choice. Encore forces you to repeat your last move. Alright, and Bonsly is another good Pokemon. But since Encore is still in effect, I'm going to have to use Aerial Ace, which is not very effective against this rock type. This is a precursor to Sudowoodo. Alright, we just have to wait for the Encore to wear off, because this isn't going to do much. Okay, Aerial Ace is not good. That knows Aerial Ace, because it's actually very super effective against me. But it chooses Rock Throw. Oh, goodness. I want the Encore to end. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, let's end this battle. Now, there are going to be two things we're going to do before visiting the next town. One of which is to encounter a man that is just creepily staring at us over here. He's not going to battle us, but he's going to give us an odd keystone. I'm not going to say any more about that odd keystone. We're going to use it later. Note the honey tree here. Note the berries. Nanab berries. If I don't know any of these, like I think in one of the previous episodes, I didn't know what a raspberry or a bluckberry was. We're going to learn what those are used for in the next town. And I think this last one looks like a pineapple berry. Pineapple berry. It kind of looks like a pineapple. Alright. Berry Master. Ooh. Sounds like the title I want to put on my resume. Okay. Everyone seems to call me the Berry Master. I hand out berries daily because I want people to learn just how wonderful they are. You're deserving of one. Okay. A Lumberry, if you give it to a Pokemon to hold, it will cure any status ailment. Okay, mulch is a good fertilizer, blah, blah, blah. But again, I'm not a berry fanatic. If we forget where berries are planted, she's going to give us a Pokechap. It's kind of useful. I guess it makes it a little less tedious. But without further ado, let's explore the next town. This is Hearthome City. It has the words heart and home. That tells you it's a... Ooh, what's happening? Oh, hi, Baneri. Oh, thank goodness that you happened to be there. If it weren't for you, who knows how far away my Baneri could have run. Baby Baneri, back into the Pokeball you go. I'm Kira. I'm a Pokemon contest judge. Be sure to drop by the contest hall so I can thank you properly. Alright, that gives you a clue of where to go. Now, you can go south, except not really, because some TV reporters are going to be blocking the way. So it kind of forces you along a certain path. That's why I kind of like Fire Red, because you can kind of take on the gyms, relatively speaking, in whatever order you want. Yep, so if you don't know where the contest hall is, they couldn't have made it any easier, except that this is kind of tedious. Okay, Pokemart, a house that we'll explore later right next to it. There's the Pokemon Center, and the contest hall. This is a whole other thing. We might explore contest halls a little bit later, but for now, let's just go inside and get our thanks from Kira. Who's that? Oh, my hero. Mom? Oh, hi, Alex. Plus this shady, purple-haired woman. I've never spoken to Alex about contests. I'm surprised you two know each other, though. Oh, yes, that's right. I need to thank you for earlier. Please take this accessory. And we got glitter powder. For saving someone's precious Baneri, we got glitter powder. Okay, whatever. Johanna is our mom's name. Were you surprised to see me, Alex? I got bored, so I came to Hearthome for a little vacation. I'm just as surprised to see you here, my dear. But are you serious about entering contests? Not dressed that way. When your Pokemon is all dressed up, you can't be dressed your usual way. Put this on for a little glamour, and we get a tuxedo you're a girl, you receive a dress. Don't ask how I know that. Anyway, contests are decent. In fact, winning a Master Ring contest is one of the things that makes your trainer card a different color. Okay, so right now we have 0 stars in the upper right-hand corner. Those increase depending on accomplishments that you achieve throughout the game. This guy's standing in our way. Now, we don't have a Poffin case. We'll get one eventually in due time. But who's this lady? Yes, I beg your pardon? Ah, oui, contests you are here for. I hope very much that you enjoy them. Incidentally, Fantina, the gym leader of Hearthome, is also a contestant. She is, how you say, très fantastique. Fantina being myself, of course. Let me see. You also need to be très strong. Enfin, so it shall be. I wait for you at the gym. I'm sorry if I completely butchered that French accent. Alright, we're probably going to explore Hearthome in the next episode. I just want to get this gym battle out of the way. And I'm showing this Pokemon Center because in a couple of the towns in Platinum, I don't remember if it's all of them or not, but you can battle the trainers inside the Pokemon Center for some extra EXP. So why not? We'll take these guys on. Still need my Heracross to level up a little bit. I think this is a double battle. No? Okay. We're going to annihilate you, but sure. Makes me a little uncomfortable that these Pokemon are level 22 already. Makes me concerned for the gym leader, but by the way, here's Drifloon in case you missed it. I don't know if any other trainers in this region have a Drifloon, so if you did not catch one or witness one at the Valley Windworks, you didn't see this one, you're going to miss that page of your Pokedex. Maybe there's some Pokemon trainers in the gym that have one. I might have to change my mind. But one of its possible abilities is Aftermath. You make it faint, it does damage to you. Aftermath. Alright, I think you want to battle me too. We'll see if he has anything new. He just had a Mime Jr. and a Machop. So we're going to heal up again and buy a couple of items from the Pokemart and get this gym trainer or gym challenge defeated. We'll explore all over Hearthome, possibly enter a contest in the next episode. But I guess I'm just an eager beaver. Alright, just give me a minute. Alright, so I think we're about ready. Let's start this gym challenge. Now, in Diamond and Pearl, you could access Hearthome, that was the next city, but the gym trainer or the gym leader wasn't even there. And I think the gym's whole thing was like math problems, and if you got one wrong, you had to battle a trainer. But I think if you get a math question right, you should get to battle a trainer. Whatever. Alright, so I'm of course going to battle all these trainers. For the first couple, I'm probably going to have to show them because they're going to have new Pokemon, but let's do this. Alright, so we already saw Ghastly in the old chateau, but I might as well show it. Little debut. So this gym leader, I confuse trainers and leaders. Gym leader focuses on Ghost-type Pokemon. That's her thing. Like I said, Ghastly isn't bad if you have a friend to train it with or some sort of way to cheat the system with your emulator. It's 2023. I just assume that you're either on an emulator or... Yeah, because emulators make everything go by so much faster. Makes grinding tolerable. Alright, Stockpile raises, I think, defense and special defense. so that it can do a number of things to you on the next turn, but it's kind of a waste because then you have to learn those other things, and that just eats up at your 4 moves that you can learn. All right, bye, youngster. Danny? Is it Danny or Donnie? Whatever. If your flashlight or their flashlight hits you, automatic battle. All right, Mischievous, we have not seen before. I believe it is Ghost Dark, I think. Fighting will do no good in this gym. Fighting doesn't even affect ghost types. Normal doesn't even affect ghost types. All right. Pain Split essentially averages the damage, and so if you're damaged worse than they are, Pain Split will actually give you some HP. All right. Bye, Mischievous. We'll see an evolved form of Mischievous before long. All right. Yeah, I kind of went overboard on the potions, but... Also, how's our egg doing? It has to be close to hatching. Yep, it'll hatch soon. What if it hatches right as we're next to the gym leader? Okay, now, this triangle shape is the key to the door. You will not encounter trainers at the end of the wrong doors. You'll just get sent back to the beginning, so make sure you select the right door. There's no incentive for you not to. All right, let's do this. Are you lost? Are you enjoying yourself? I enjoy defeating your Ghastly, that's for sure. I noticed that school kids use X items a lot. I guess they're taught that in school, but obviously what you learn in school isn't necessarily practical, always. Had 2 Drifloons. Drifloon is a very rare Pokemon. I don't know how so many of these trainers can just have one. Right? I mean, it's objectively rare. Okay, so let's see. We want the heart symbol. We can, of course, run, but I'm just trying to be cautious. All right. Now let's just go. This is the sound of an Ace Trainer. Ace Trainers are scary. All right. I almost had to heal for confusion, but then I realized you can't do that. Okay. What does it feel like taking one step after another into darkness? All right, now we're going to probably heal up before this gym battle, but let me just kind of show you where we are. Okay, so that's a star. Out of my way. Out of my way. Come on. All right. That's the heart. All right, now I'm, of course, going to save, even though it's going to do me no good whatsoever. But after a quick stop to the Poke Center and redoing that entire maze, I'll see you back here in just a minute. All right, let's get this battle over with. 3rd gym leader. I'm kind of cocky. Let's see if that'll be my downfall. Oh ho ho ho! Finally, you have arrived. Since I came to this country, always I try to learn new things. They hold contests in the city. I say to myself, in vain, I will excel. That is why I dress this way. C'est une performance. Also, I study Pokemon very much. I have come to be gym leader. And so it shall be that you challenge me, but I shall win. That is what a gym leader does, non? Gym leader Fantina. So as per usual, 3 Pokemon. Most of them are going to be surprises. Duskull. Duskull is a ghost type, the pre-evolved form of Dusclops and Dusknoir. I can only use Aerial Ace, so let's just go for it. I'm using Heracross in the earlier ones. And it burned me! Oh darn, it's like I didn't see that coming. Okay, I want Fantina to use her super potion earlier rather than later. Okay, well that's just rude. Will-O-Wisp doesn't even have the greatest accuracy anyway, but yeah. Use that super potion now rather than later. Now, one thing that you might notice is that Guts is the ability of Heracross, which means it boosts attack if there is a status problem. That is how I knew that it had Guts. It's because it did more damage. It did more than half. So if I can keep this up, I might just annihilate Fantina's team with a Heracross. 4 times weak to Psychic types. Alright. Next up, it's going to send out Haunter, the evolved form of Ghastly. We've seen and dealt with Haunter before. This shouldn't be too much of a strife for us. Let's see how much this does. Haunter doesn't have the greatest defense, but it does have Shadow Claw. Fantina has another Super Potion. Good for her. Guess what, Fantina? I have Super Potions too. And I kind of like this whole Guts thing. I actually had no idea that was Heracross's ability. I knew that was a possibility, but I didn't bother to check it. Shadow Claw has a high critical hit ratio, so watch out for that. Otherwise, get out of here, son. Or I guess daughter? Now it's going to send out, she's going to send out her ace, Miss Magius. Like Misdrevious, it is the evolved form of Misdrevious. Magius coming from the word for magic. Alright, we can only use Aerial Ace, and it hits a Psybeam first. That's gonna leave some damage. It's very powerful, very dangerous. Has Confuse Ray as well. I know Golbat is weak to Psybeam, but it's only Ghost, which means that Psybeam is not doing stab. And since I have a Ghost-type move, well, neither of these are going to do stab, but this is the obvious option since it does 60 damage. I know what you're doing, Fantina. I've done it to many a trainer. Let's just hope we're lucky. Let's just hope we're more lucky than... Okay. Come on. I'm surprised it took that. And... yeah. Shadow Ball, huh? That's gonna do some stab. Yep, critical hit. I know I'm spamming Super Potions. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of not sorry. So it has Shadow Ball, Psybeam, Confuse Ray, and it also has Magical Leaf, which is a Grass-type move. Okay, you know what? This is pointless. It lowered my special defense. I'm not gonna... I already lost with Golbat. Our only hope is Grotle. This is actually a pretty close, heated battle. I'm impressed. Well, we have Bite. Might as well use it. Oh! Used Confuse Ray. Should have used the Lumberry on the Turtwig. Okay, now it's going to use its Citrus Berry. Alright, let's just see how much damage it can do against us. Now, using Curse would not be wise because it raises defense, and Ghosts are known for their special attack. I can only hope that this won't lower our special defense, because then it's almost game over for us. Please. Yes. Now we're in a bit of a tricky spot. If we can hit this Bite, we win. If If we can't, we're probably going to lose. We'll survive this. And we snap out of confusion, and we hit a bite for the win. Ha-ha! Oh, that was close. And lucky. But we gain 1,041 experience points. We beat leader Fantina, and we got our 3rd gym badge. I am dumbfounded. So very, very strong. Your Pokemon so strong. Your power is admirable. I shall honor it with this gym badge. We received the Relic badge. Alright, so we can use a hidden move called Defog. We also get TM65. Can you guess what it is? Shadow Ball. Shadow Claw, excuse me. Yes, critical hits. 3 gym badges, but you must not forget this. There are many other trainers. Strong trainers, too. There are many more in Sinnoh. Have patience. You must become stronger one at a time. Okay, so we can take this yellow warp panel. Let's see what our biggest fan says. Oh, Alex, you've beaten the gym leader. There seems to be no end to how tough you're getting. At least that's how I see it. You do realize I say that to everybody, right? And seeing that name means I can end the episode in peace. Thank you so much for watching. We went to Hearthome City, we saved a Baneri, we encountered our mom, and we got our 3rd gym badge. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.